Hello, thanks for joining me on this Scenes media session for tonight. I'm Brandon Grafius. It's Wednesday, March 28th, and I'm coming to you live from my home office here in Holt, Michigan. I'm going to be playing a few songs from my forthcoming album, Highways and Backroads. This first one is called Things Get Right. Up in Traverse City, summer's falling from the trees. Waves crawl across the harbor from a crisp southwestern breeze. Walking by the boat docks, I take your hand in mine. Start to realize some wounds only need some time. You're here, you're here. Worries that once killed me don't matter much these days. Let go of all the things you can't hold on to anyway. Used to wake in cold sweats now from sleeping through the night. Things get right someday. Seems like such a short time, but still have come so far. A Belgian at the river, too wide and even know. As I get near the intersections, traffic lights turn green. Midnight with a black cat, bad luck can't follow me. And you're here, you're here. The worries that once killed me don't matter much these days. Let go of all the things I can't hold on to anyway. Used to wake in cold sweats, now I'm sleeping through the night. When things get right, it's alright. The weekend winding down, I had to say goodbye to you. Headed back to Lansing, driving south on 22. The road stretched out before me, the sun splits through the trees. It won't be long before you're once again with me. I'll be right here. The worries that once killed me don't matter much these days. Let's go of all the things you can't hold on to anyway. You're still waking cold sweats now from sleeping through the night. Things get right. So that's the first single off my forthcoming album, Things Get Right. You can check it out streaming on Spotify or SoundCloud. The album version has some great fiddle on it, so I hope you get the chance to listen to it. Thanks to Scenes Media Session for having me on here. If you haven't already, I encourage you to give a like to Scenes Media, facebook.com/Scenes Media. They have these concerts a couple of times a week with artists who really deserve to be heard. All of these songs off Highways and Backroads are centered around places in Michigan. That first one, you might have caught in the beginning, was centered around Traverse City. This next one is was conceived on Highway I-96 East, heading from Lansing to Detroit. It's called Midwestern Sky. It goes on forever, so many shades of blue can hold you close the way love might do. Give you space to run through the clouds of gray, then call you back home when you've been too long away. The Midwestern sky, so deep and wide, you can lose yourself and forget your pride. She said it was time to say goodbye. What does she know about the Midwestern sky? Well, the sky seems to know where you've been. Keep stretching out, it doesn't close you in. Once I've picked myself up, once I've dried my eyes, I'll find someone who knows the Midwestern sky. The Midwestern sky, so deep and wide, you can lose yourself, you can forget your pride. She said it was time to say goodbye. What does she know about the Midwestern sky? Tell me, what does she know about the Midwestern sky? I like that one. Great French horn part on that one, on the live version, or on the studio version. So thanks for joining me tonight. While you're sitting watching, if you feel called, I'd love it if you give a share on your timeline so that more people can see this. If you haven't already, stop by my music page and give it a like. This next one is the second single off my forthcoming album. It'll be coming out and being released a week from Friday. That's called Cardinal in Winter. Cars rolling in the ditch outside along at 96. Warmth from our fireplace keeps getting dimmer. The flashing bright red streaks across the big blue line. There's a cardinal in winter. We see a cardinal in winter. We were wrapped up in our blankets, huddled on the couch. Even in the cold, your arms feel tender. Looking out the window, drifting swirls of snow. There's a cardinal in winter. We see a cardinal in winter. It seems like all the world is bare and wide. sun shines warm, it's just a glimmer. Landing on the frozen branches beneath the windowsills. Caught in the winter. Caught in the winter. Cold creeping through the window panes, fires down to embers. Your soul feels like it's frosting at the center. Seems the sun will never come. Try hard to remember. There's a carnival in winter. There's a carnival in winter. In these days of whipping winds, I try to do the best I can. I try to be more saint than rambling sinner. Constantly reminders that spring is coming home. You're my carnival in winter. You know you're my carnival in winter. It seems like all the world is very wide and still. Hope of sunshine warmth is just a glimmer. Landing on the frozen branches beneath the windowsill. It's a carnival in winter. It's a carnival in winter. Seems like all the world is very wide and still. Hope the sun shines warm, it's just a glimmer. Landing on the frozen branches, with the wind out singing. It's a carnival winter, yeah, a carnival winter. It's a carnival winter. There's always a carnival in winter. Written during one of those Michigan winters that never seems to end at the end of March when you're supposed to be moving on to spring, and somehow it's still wintertime. This next one I want to share with you is one that means a lot to me. My father and his grandfather putting a boat together one summer when my dad was, I want to say late teens or early 20s, somewhere around there. It's a boat we spent a lot of time fishing on up in Arcadia, on Lake Michigan. It's called My Father's Boat. My father and his father spent a summer building a boat with their hands, moving along with the grain, yielding to the woods demands. So supply wood to bend it around the hull's oaken ribs, guiding the form out of the pieces with time and tools and all they had to give. They carried them over the waves, rolled on the face of Lake Michigan, carried them through wind and rain, and brought them home again. The only work I can build are these songs that my fingers shape, bending round the neck of my guitar, moving along its face. My father's father died 40 years ago. That boat rode the waves its last time. But I'm searching for a craft that's a steady, with cords of oak and plywood rhymes, to carry you over the waves that rolled on the face of Lake Michigan, to carry you through wind and rain and bring you home again. Carry you home. Carry you home. Oh, oh, oh. Thanks. Again, that's from my album Highways and Backroads. Album set for release on May 11th. You can pre-order it from iTunes. If you really like the CDs, go to Bandcamp. Or stop by and see me at a concert. I got a lot of shows coming up in the Lansing area in the next few months. Thought I'd give the people listening to this show a treat and play a song that's not on the album. I haven't recorded this one yet. Actually just wrote it for my wedding a few months ago. Some of you might know my new wife leads overseas study programs in Japan. So she's there a couple of times a week in a province called Shiga. The time difference is 12 to 13 hours, depending on whether we're on daylight savings time or not. I finally got to go with her this past fall, and that has made it so that when she's there, feels a little bit different. We still have that. We have a connection now that we've been there together. So the song is called Rain in Shiga. The sky was pouring down outside our room. I didn't say we thought that we should go out anyway. We shivered through the Shiga streets, wet dogs without a home, took shelter in a small street-side cafe. I could do nothing with the menu you ordered for us both. I grinned at the waiter helplessly. When our curry udon came, you called me to my bones, as warm as the smile you gave to me. But this morning when I woke up, you were lying down at night in a hotel half a world away. So won't you tell me if the rain is falling where you are? I'll buy a new umbrella today. Times it seems the world's a language I don't understand. All these characters don't mean a thing to me. And though you're far from fluent, you get me through the day. I'll cling to you as the rain falls on the street. But this morning when I woke up, you were lying down night in an old Sioux hotel, half a world away. So won't you tell me if the rain is falling where you are by the umbrella today? I like that. Rain and Shiga. Too late to fit on this album, but maybe on the next one. So again, I'm Brandon Grafius. Thanks so much for listening tonight, and thanks to Scenes Media for hosting this session. If you're so inclined, give a like to Scenes Media on Facebook so you can follow some of the other stuff they do. Some great concerts all the time. And got one more song for you. This is also off the new album, Highways and Back Roads, from Lost Mitten Records here in Lansing. The song's called 200 Miles. Through every one of these 200 miles, I've got 200 miles in front of me. Seems like such a long, long way. But this highway I'm on is gonna take me home. I can be there before the break of day. Be with me wherever I go, through this dark and through this cold, and these heavy thoughts might glimmer towards a smile. Through every one of these 200 miles. And my stereo is busted, just spits my CDs out. Can't find nothing but static on the radio. Put my ear to all your whispers, till each one seemed like a shout, reminding me just how far I have to go. So far to go. I've got 200 miles till I get home, and I pray you'll be waiting. So I'll keep holding on to the memory of your smile, just to stop the world from breaking. Be with me through the night, be my companion, be my light, and I'll carry you with me all the while. These 200 miles. Thanks again for listening. Really appreciate spending some time with me this evening. Hope you enjoyed the songs. Check it out on Spotify or Stop by my musician Facebook page to see some of the concerts I've got coming up. Let me know what your favorite song was in the comments. Hope I can catch up with you soon. Thanks again.